Bitcoin had an insanely bullish week. We saw a huge inflow of money into the Bitcoin ETFs again. I will give you an update about Bitcoin and what might happen in the next week. I will also discuss some altcoins with you. Slap on the like button, comment under the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel and don't forget to follow me on X. Let's dive right into the charts. If we zoom in on Bitcoin at the 50-minute time frame, we can see the CME gap is opened at $67,017, so that's around here. And we are trading at this CME gap level. So what I expect for Bitcoin for this weekend is that we're not going to see a lot of volatility coming into the market, because the weekend is most of the time is a little bit flat, and that's okay because I think we are going to be trading around this level. So around 67,000. Of course, out of the blue, anything can happen for Bitcoin in the weekend. We can see maybe a pump or a dump. But in the end of the weekend, we can see a close of the CME gap. So I expect Bitcoin to be trading at the 67,000. This 4-hour downtrend on Bitcoin had a lot of touch points on the top side as resistance. And we saw a huge break last week. And earlier this week, we saw that the retest is happening for this breakout. So the previous resistance got tested as support, and from this we can see a beautiful run up. And as I always say, you trade the retest after a breakout. So from this point you can already have an insane trade of more than 11%. So that's huge. And congratulations if you followed my trade as well. And from here, yeah, you had a very good trade to make. And I hope you take some profits on the way up. And this inverse head and shoulders I've been discussing a lot lately. But this is a perfect example of a huge breakout and then a retest of the previous resistance to turn it as support. And we can see it here. We turned it into support, and from this point we entered the market in a long. You can already see that we're up for more than 3% and almost 4% right now. So that was also a very good trade, and I'm still in my long trade. I showed you yesterday in my Telegram group. So if you're not a member of the group, you can just follow me there for free. And yeah, just talk about Bitcoin. And I also will show my trades there. And if you want to trade these kind of breakout for Bitcoin, you can just sign up with the links in the description. You can sign up for Bybit with this partner link. You can get up to 30,000 in bonuses. And you can also sign up with this CoinW link in the description. And if you click on the CoinW link, you will come on this landing page. You can get 5 USDT in cash when you sign up. And you can get other bonuses when you deposit money or when you trade futures. So just sign up and start trading. This huge bullish week was very good for Bitcoin and the all-round sentiment in the market. But however, we are now currently at this big resistance area, and we can see a little bit of consolidation. Yeah, we can see the resistance is forming up. If we then zoom a little bit in, we can see maybe a little bit of a break and a retest, but it's not looking very strong here. So actually this is a very weak break if you ask me. And we have to be a little bit cautious because this resistance is maybe a little bit too strong. What I expect, of course, for Bitcoin in the weekend, that we are going to see this level getting hold at the 67,000. But in the next week, we can maybe see a little bit of downside again. So we can see a rejection from this point. And if we're going to see more upside for Bitcoin, then I want to see a clear break of this level and then retest this, the previous resistance as support, and then aim for higher levels, because this right here is not a really strong break for, if you ask me. In the next week we will see how this will unfold for Bitcoin. And as I was saying, we saw a huge inflow of money into the Bitcoin ETFs this week. We saw 5 consecutive days for the Bitcoin ETFs, and yeah, yesterday we saw an inflow of $221.5 million. So that's insane. And in total we are now at more than 12 billion and almost at 13 billion. So that's huge. And you can also see that that Grayscale is starting to buy again. So that is very bullish. And also BlackRock is buying in more. The Fidelity Bitcoin ETF is also buying in very heavily. So if next week is going to be the same week as this, that we are going to see 5 huge days of net inflow, yeah, then I expect that Bitcoin is going to all-time highs very soon. The first altcoin I want to discuss with you is Cardano. Cardano is after this huge consolidation phase, aka falling wedge, we saw this breakout here, and we retested the previous resistance as support, and from here we saw a beautiful trade to the top side. It also depended on the rise of Bitcoin, and then we can see altcoins a little bit coming up. But this was a very interesting trade to make, because from this retest you are already up for more than 30%. So yeah, that's an insane trade. And the top side of the formation will be the breakout target, and that will be around 77 cents. So maybe the 80 cents for Cardano. And yeah, that's still an insane game from here. This is looking very bullish for Cardano, and I expect a little bit more upside for the coming weeks. And then I want to talk about the sleeping giant XRP. We can see XRP has been in this huge consolidation phase on the weekly time frame, and we have been in this phase since December 2021. That's more than 2 years now. And we can see we fell below this consolidation phase on the support side. So yeah, this is looking a little bit bearish, but then if we then zoom into the daily time frame, we can see XRP is trying to get into this consolidation pattern, and we can also see a little bit of a squeeze of this price, and we are almost reaching this apex. So what we're going to see, we're going to see a break to the top side, retest the previous resistance as support, and then come further back up, or we are going to see a break below it and then retest the previous support as resistance and come further back down. So this is a very interesting pattern on the daily time frame for XRP to keep your eye on, because yeah, this will depend on what of the future of XRP, and the trend is a little bit down. So yeah, we can expect more chances that we are going to see a break below this pattern, but of course we want to see a break above this pattern and then come back in a huge consolidation range, and then maybe aim for the resistance again, and then we can see a huge rise of XRP again. The last altcoin I want to discuss with you is Fetch AI. Fetch has been in this huge run-up because of the AI hype in crypto space, and also of course of the Nvidia hype. And we can see this huge consolidation phase on the daily time frame is unfolding, with multiple touch points on the top side as resistance and multiple touch points on the downside as support. And we can see Fetch is trying to break this resistance on the top side, so that will be a very bullish break. But for now we can see a little bit of a rejection as well, and we might go down to the downside and come further back in this consolidation pattern. But if we were going to see a break for this pattern, I want to see a daily close to confirm the breakout, and from there we can maybe retest the previous resistance as support. You can enter the market here in the long, and then you can trade the support to the top side. But for now we have to be a little bit patient and wait for a confirmation of the breakout. And if you want an altcoin to see charted by me, you can just comment under the video, leave the ticker of the altcoin, and I will chart them in the next video. This was it for today. Don't forget to slap up the like button, comment under the video, and subscribe to my YouTube channel to never miss a video in the future. You can also follow me on X, where I post daily content about Bitcoin and where I post crypto news in general. And I also have a free Telegram group you can join for free. I hope you find this video useful. Have a great weekend, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.